This item is a 445 International square baler. The tires do go flat on it, but they will hold air. It's been parked right here for over 2 years. It's just really dusty. It had not been shedded before I got it, so kind of is what you get. It kind of has, I don't know if it's a New Holland, they call it a super sweet pickup. It is a wire baler, but those 2 blocks of wire on it do not go with it. The ones that's right there do. The 2 in the front's empty. This baler's not perfect. It will miss some. The 2 bales that are in the chamber are tied. Has loops welded to it for the rope for a pull type sled. IH 445 square baler. $900. Needs help. Needs a new home. This is a Heston 60-66 tractor. 60 horsepower. It's 3-cylinder. It's all Fiat, and has a little bit of that. Just keep clicking it and it'll go. It is an Orchard Special. This is what it looks like on the back end. I do not have the arms for it. I didn't get them. It does have dual hydraulics. The tires all stay up real nice. It is an Orchard Special, so it's shorter and narrower than normal. It's a diesel. It runs real nice. I'd like to have $27.50 for this tractor. This is a H&S V10, I think is the model number. 10-wheel V-rake. It is adjusted to where it's short as it could be. This would be the way you'd need to pull it if you're going to try to pull it down the road. It's really light on tongue weight. The jack does not work. We put 2 cylinders on it because we were trying to pull it when I first got it with a H farm all, and it wouldn't lift it with 1 cylinder. So we just doubled the cylinders up on it, and so it lifts nice and slow and lets down nice and slow. And I have rebuilt some holes right here and put grade 8 bolts in it for pins there. I've had this about 10 years. And this repair was done on it before I got it. Both of the front ones, they have had the heat to bend back straight. Probably run into a fence with them and ruined the wheels, I'd say, when they done that. But that was all before I got it. It does not have wonderful tires on it. If a person was gonna take it very far, he'd probably want to trailer it. H&S V10. It's not really set up to where you can not use 2 of the wheels, but just 6 bolts on each side will take them front wheels off if your windrows get too big for it to go underneath the back end of it. I'd like to have $2,500 for this. And that part of this video is just for Will. Will says he's interested. We'll see if he's interested. Let me know, Will. This is an Oswalt 320 feeder wagon. It has a scale on it. I've never messed with it. It has been sitting right there for 4 years. I bought this off of Big Iron, I believe, from a guy over by St. Louis. He was getting cookies from a cookie factory bakery, and he said he was trying to use this to feed cookies to hogs, and it wouldn't work. The cookies got ground up so fine it had trouble getting it to get out the auger hole, or the hole on the side of it. It has several augers inside of it, and they all run with a big roller chain in the back end that runs in oil, and then it has a unloading chute on the side that lets down and lifts up hydraulic, but it runs, it's got a deal on it to where you could make it not run all the time, but in the videos of the guy using it, it run all the time. I have never had this hooked to a tractor to operate at all, and I need $500 for it. It has some type of aircraft tires on it or something, because they're super heavy, huge fly tires. Oswalt feed wagon. The final three items I'm trying to sell here, I've got two Bale Forks. They're a Welco brand. One has a lot nicer paint on it than the other. That one has some type of quick hitch that was on the front of a tractor. It has Pioneer plug-ins for the hoses. It does take an extra hydraulic to run one of these. There's just no way you can get by without it. On a front end loader, you'd have to have an extra hydraulic. This one here, I've never used that one. I bought that one, local equipment lot had it, and it was just like the one I had, so I wanted to have another one to where I could unload bales here, but just recently decided to get out of the square bale business. So I have that one, and this one here is the one I've used for several years. These are both 8 Bale Forks if you're laying them down flat, and that's the way I've always done them. And somebody's gonna say, well, will it pick up 10 if I lay them on edge? I have no idea. I've never tried it that way. You'd be on your own to try it that way. I've seen ones like these that will pick up 10 if they were all laid on edge, but these pick up 8. And those two items I want $1,000 a piece for. This is a CVR Manufacturing Bale Sweep skid steer quick attach. It takes no hydraulics. You could pick up 8 square bales and carry them somewhere and set them down. I was using this as my accumulator, so I would take this. The dog doesn't go with it, unfortunately. I would take this on the skid loader and go line up all my bales in packs of 8. And the only problem, you can't like set them down on a trailer and do any good stacking them that way, because by the time you get 2 layers of them high, they're all loose and wanting to fall over. But it works to lay them on the ground. I know a lot of guys that barn them with these, but I have done enough of that to know it doesn't pack them very tight. You'd have to have a lot of barn space. But that one's 8 bales, all four pair end to end, and that's the same way that these 2 forks pick up. So I'd like $800 for that, and I paid like twice that much for it when I bought it. I bought that one new. These two, the skid steer Bale Fork and the skid steer sweep, I've used. The other one I have not, and but they're all for sale and need a new home. Person wanted to buy all 3 of them, I'd make them a package deal. Anyway, just posting these items because I had some interest in them. If a person's interested, they need to get a hold of me, and this is the only place I'm going to do it. Right here, I'll give you my phone number to call me. It's 918-542-4008. These are located in the northeast corner of Oklahoma. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.